friends, welcome back to another Claire Hogle video. Today I am out here at Aviara Golf Course, but I'm up at the top range. We're actually out here for something different than what this video is. It's a lesson for Lauren's Journey to Break 90 series, and definitely go check that out if you haven't seen it already. I will link it here. Is that right? So Jamie Buterbaugh is going to be helping us out today, and he was kind enough to squeeze me in on the Swing Catalyst, which is a really cool device which kind of tracks your weight shift and where your weight is dispersed from both your right and your left foot and where in the foot, so from the toes to the heels throughout the swing. So we got a little lesson in, and I'm excited to show you guys what I learned. I really think that it's going to revolutionize my game. I feel like I'm getting a lot out of this Journey to Break 90 series with Lauren because I'm applying a lot of things to my game, and I'm also kind of sneaking in some time with some of these coaches and getting some advice from them. So let's get into it. What did I do?
Do you have a miss?
Miss hits a lot, yeah. I've never been incredibly consistent with my ball striking. Maya, what do I do worse? What's the worst thing I do?
You're not gonna talk about your miss hits?
I want to hear though, because I'm trying to improve.
Great swing.
God, they don't even want to help me. They are plotting something against me and they don't want me to improve as a golfer. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I don't want you to beat me.
At this point with the good players I work with, a part of me just wishes like, can I just watch you play 18 holes really quick?
Right,
and just see everything?
You can, on YouTube.
I have at least 18
in all
on
seriousness
YouTube.
though, like there's times where people think that they have an issue, and then I can go watch and play. I'm like, are we gonna talk about a pitch shot? I just worked with you on your golf swing for an hour. Why?
Yeah.
Let's pick the thing that would be the easiest thing to work on and improve.
I think my ball striking is the worst part of my game though.
Really?
Specifically with my irons, yeah.
Who have you worked with on your swing before?
The first couple years, my dad was pretty much my main coach. I worked with Adam Porzak for like 6 months, and then I worked with Tony Greco up at Bear Creek. Is that what it's called? For maybe 5-6 lessons. And then from all that, honestly, I look at swings online and I'm like, that looks cool. I'm gonna try to do that.
Really?
Like a lot of nice Korean swings. Sometimes Maya's swing. Yeah. So a lot of self-coaching essentially. Yeah. It's not good. Don't self-coach at home.
There's nothing wrong with that in a lot of respects. I mean, a lot of people back in the day before video was out, like Vijay Singh, when he was in Fiji as a kid growing up, all he had was a Golf Digest magazine of Tom Weiskopf's swing. That was his only guide to the golf swing.
That's pretty crazy.
So sometimes we are mimics. Look, there's a lot of really good stuff in here. I would say at this point in your swing, where pressure is at least, I'd say that you're pretty much 50-50. Most good players usually have a little more pressure into their back foot. And then ironically, you're kind of in your left heel. So the hot spots kind of show up. Can you see that?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
One of the reasons why your hips are so quick and you don't really have as much of like the look of being a lateral golfer. I'm not saying you have to become one.
I do want to become one.
No, you don't have to.
Make me a lateral golfer.
Well,
Please.
If you look at it from here, like you kind of right in the transition, can you see how you almost try to get into the toes of your left foot? Just look right up here. I try to get into the toes. Right here, you're like, oh shoot, I'm not in there. There we go. Can you see that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
It's subtle.
It's so weird because I don't feel that. But yeah, I guess I do.
Why don't you just get a little bit more there at the top of your backswing?
More in the toes.
Left toe. Left toe, right heel. Instead of...
Oh, kind of like this?
Yeah.
Oh, like that?
Like you can make a practice swing and just lift your left heel up in the air for a little bit.
Ooh, that's so dangerous back there.
Well, it's just
I'm gonna miss the ball. It's a control thing. I don't wanna go anywhere. I just wanna stay right here and just...
Got you. You've been more of like, do less of everything and nothing bad will happen.
Yeah, yes.
It's a doctor just giving everybody aspirin. Turn back for me, here.
Kind of like this. Maybe breaking this right knee in should help a little bit with getting that weight more into the left. Ah, that's what I've been working on for a while.
What if you just made a backswing where you lifted your left heel up just for fun? There you go.
Ooh. Can I try it on swing? Okay. Wow, interesting. Made contact.
Solid step one.
Whoa, I got a lot of weight on my right side.
That's actually a better load to your right leg.
What's the numbers you're typically going to be looking for?
I'd say between usually around the vicinity of like 60 to 70.
At the top of the backswing is 60 on the right side, 70, 60,
60 to 70.
Okay, so I was in range there, 65? Yeah, that's in between 60 and 70, right?
I just think from here, when you have a little more pressure into more of the toe of your left foot, like to me, your left leg actually moved freer.
Yeah.
And then if we're looking at how it moves from there, it's a smoother place to actually operate from off of your left side.
Oh, I totally agree. And look at that. I have a little more bowing on through the left side, I think.
Well,
sometimes I have some like breakage through here.
It's a journey around the foot. So it goes around the left foot and the transition kind of towards the toe. And then as you turn and burn through it, it goes around to the heel.
Yeah.
But if you're starting in the heel at the top of your backswing, you're kind of already where you want to be at the finish, and that's where the only place for you to go and still turn from is go.
Yeah, I just kind of spin. I don't do a whole lot of the moving from the right back into the left. So that's a lateral you're talking about. Let's see if I can do a good one.
Nice.
Oh, that's fun. Wow. Ball go far.
That's probably half the reason why you're saying your contact isn't good, because if you kind of get spinning out of this hip too quick at the transition, you're kind of left at the mercy of how good are your hands working that day.
Exactly. Yeah. It's been rough. I'm an athlete to even make contact half the time.
That was easy.
Well, that was fun. Wow, that was easy. I've worked on it a little bit. That's the reason it was like relatively easy to implement, is because I've worked on it a bit, but it's so uncomfortable. I still have to keep at it.
I actually think your left leg moves freer here as it goes back.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Can you see that?
Yeah, letting that kind of the left knee break into the backswing rather than bracing in the left side there and in the heel. I don't want to move off of it.
There you are at the top on both of those. To visually see how your balance works and how you can convey that to the next swing is actually pretty easy.
Yeah, this is so fun. I've never nerded out so hard on a golf swing in my life. Yes, more from the inside to get up there.
But look at that. Look at that skirt.
And then a little steeper through here, so just
a little peach emoji there.
That's cool. That's fun. You're a man.
He can send you those.
I wouldn't change anything other than that.
But
see these charts? If you're talking about really becoming a head case in the game of golf, this is my occupation. So you reached peak vertical at just about the same exact point, didn't you?
What's peak vertical?
So there's three forces you put on the ground. The horizontal world of like pushing off left and right. Torque is kind of like if you're twisting your foot in the ground.
Yeah.
And then vertical is when you're turning and kind of, a little bit of a push off.
Okay, easy peasy.
But I was curious to see how much of that actually changed. I was gonna say in the world of like your hands working through the ball sometimes, we're normally trying to have someone reach their peak vertical somewhere around the hands being thigh high, hip high on the downswing.
Okay, so show me what that means.
It means that like the most that you're gonna be moving and pushing off the ground is right around here.
Where your hands are in this area here?
Correct.
Not up here, not down here.
We have some people that go like this right at the start, and that's an issue.
So you want to start to kind of go vertical around this area?
Yes. Well, that's where most of it's going to occur.
But it shouldn't look like this, you guys. It shouldn't look like this. It should look like probably like this.
Most people can't do that.
Oh, I'm double jointed. Thanks for pointing out my genetic deficiencies.
She's like,
sensitive.
I did always think that looked crazy when you're... That's what you're supposed to do.
So like I see a lot of players at impact, they have more space in between their, you can see this triangle at impact, and this straightens a lot. Like there's no triangle of light in between my left arm and my right arm at impact, which a lot of really good players have.
Okay. No, I see what you're getting at.
Yeah, right. Yeah, see, I'm not crazy. Y'all think I'm crazy. I'm not crazy.
That was crazy.
I'm not crazy.
Yeah, I need to look at this more I need to understand more of what your misses are to really elaborate further on that.
Dang it.
I don't like to give any information that might be harmful.
I'm willing to take the risk of being harmed.
What you're alluding to is creating space on the downswing. So sometimes when you get a little bit more spinny, the right hip is high and then there's not as much rim.
Yes.
Agree?
Yes, we agree.
So like as you're starting down, I want you to feel like as you're finishing your backswing, even though you kind of start your journey early with your hips, like a lot of good golfers do, I would probably either try to increase your hip turn as you go back.
Okay, yeah. That
or just try to feel like Yeah, give your hips a little more time.
Yeah. Okay, I like that. And
I
I
would-
could also increase like power, speed, turn, etc., right?
Yeah.
Probably inconsistency for a while until I get used to it.
Your characteristics are you're not really too much behind the ball and you have really fast hips.
Yeah, not a great combination.
I've seen worse.
I'm like this, and then I'm like, let's go.
Right. I would say that if I could actually get you to
Bigger
load
turn.
back into your right foot a little bit more,
Like this.
then you can actually try to push.
Got it. Okay, bigger, fuller turn, and then just work from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So your hips being fast is not necessarily something that I'm going to be like, hey, don't move your hips so fast on the downswing.
Yeah.
I just want to put them in a position where you can spin hard
Yeah,
from
and
the
you
right
can
place.
use it. Yeah.
But if you're more of like no hip turn here and you're on top of it 50-50 in your feet,
Right.
and then you go,
That's what it feels like to
There's
me
no
too.
space.
It literally feels like I'm right on top of it, like so, like
I would
steep
try to get
50-50.
deeper back there.
Got it. Deeper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How is she that flexible?
She's so flexible. She says she's not, but she's so flexible. You
I'm
obviously
like,
are
gosh.
hypermobile. She has tape here.
I'm like triple jointed. I'm
Yeah.
super hypermobile. Everything about me is hypermobile, and it's causing me injury. Anyways, that's enough about me. Thank you
That's
for
right.
that lesson. I'm gonna work on that. All right, that was the lesson with Jamie. Thank you so much, Jamie, for taking the time to help me out. I'm so excited with the findings. I kind of knew about my short backswing and my limited hip turn, but sometimes all you need is someone that you respect as a teacher and a player to give you that advice and to give you that nudge to really work on it and prioritize making that change. To hear from him that that was the biggest thing in my swing that I should be working on, I think I'm gonna just take that to heart, hit the range, and work on getting that hip behind me more on the backswing, loading more into the right side so that I can use that to get laterally into the left side better and just strike the ball better, and I feel like I'm gonna hit it longer. So look out for that in the upcoming course vlogs. Really, really excited to get out on the course, make this swing change, and see what it does to my game. So thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell notification to get notified when I post. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!